taking over, that's a promise, not a threat.
Uppercut season off top, you stop breathing.
Yeah, what's good, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Real Talk, where, as always, if shit's real, we talk about it. Yo, I'm your host for tonight, Pat Scorpion, New England representing. And as always, I got my man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself. Pilot, that's you.
Wait, what the fuck? Wait, I thought Shutter was going for. All right, well, what's good? Sorry for the late delay. It's Cautious Pilot, the West Coast Avenger. Preparing for liftoff. Let's fly. My bad.
Yeah, my man is elevating tonight. You dig? You know what I'm saying? You know that. Well, that's what it is, though. Like, stay because he stays over above the clouds, yo. But yo, got my other man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Hey, what up, man? Hey, it's King Shutter here, live and direct, you know what I mean? Like, you know how we do it, ring gang in this bitch. Who we banning from the bodega? Who we banning from the corner store today? Like, maybe we banning niggas from the Dollar General? Let me see. All right, I got one. Yo, check me out. We banning all niggas who be lying and talk about they say they used to get bullied for watching anime. We banning you, so. Cause I'm gonna just be real. Oh, say what you about to say? My bad.
No, I saw that whole shit on Twitter. I was like, it's like, man, it must be some soft ass niggas that get bad.
Soft ass niggas, but I don't believe it though, cause this is the thing. It's either niggas is lying about that, or they don't know the difference between bullying and clowning. Mm-hmm. Cause when I hear the word bully to me is like niggas be sizing you up every day, smacking you upside the head, fucking knocking your books out off your desk, fucking just trying you all the time, doing pranks, doing spitballs in the back of your head, like shit. The shit that niggas be wanting to kill themselves over, like real bullying shit.
Yeah, it's nigga shit. I know there were niggas that called themselves trying to bully me back in the day, but unfortunately for them, I'm also a motherfucker that likes to fight. So it's like,
you know what I'm saying?
So it's like, you can try though, but if we get off school grounds or whatever, shit's a little different.
I didn't really watch anime. I didn't really watch anime besides DBZ, but it seems like now these days, anime is trendy. You know what I'm saying? Like 20 years ago, it wasn't for the most part. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was popular, but it wasn't on this level. But the thing is, niggas is like, niggas is just straight out lying, talking about they was bullied for watching it, because niggas weren't getting bullied, dude.
Nobody was getting bullied. Yeah, nobody was. Yeah,
niggas was getting. Look, niggas might have got clowned. Yeah, niggas might have said, "Hey, why you watching that weird ass shit?
Yeah, you fucking nerd." Nobody's saying that.
Fucking nerd. That's it. You just getting clowned, bro. That's not being bullied. Cause ain't no way y'all niggas everybody is just gonna step up and admit, man, I was getting bullied for that. And I'm like, okay, what were niggas doing? Niggas can't say beyond just saying, oh, that's some lame shit. Like, y'all weren't getting bullied. Like, stop that shit. That's like me saying I got bullied for being the only nigga in Florida that don't like or watch football.
Right.
Niggas clown me for that shit. Some of these bitches did too. They be like, nigga, football, where you from? Like, oh, you from up north with your accent? No, bitch, here, nigga. Like, niggas ain't bully me for that shit. Get the fuck out of here. Now, did niggas clown me? Yeah, and that's what probably happened to y'all niggas out there. But bullied, stop, because you either saying you was a straight up pussy, or you just lying, or you don't know the definition of bullying and. Cause I promise you, like, ain't no nigga ever murked himself because somebody made fun of him watching goddamn Cowboy Bebop or some stupid shit. Nigga. That ain't never happened. Niggas got bullied on some like totally different shit. Like just stop. Like, don't rewrite history. Like, y'all niggas was getting clowned, and that was the end of it. Like, and niggas back then got clowned for anything. Like, nigga, you like to read a lot. Nerd ass Poindexter nigga. Like, nigga, you always got that basketball with you. Nigga, Even remember Boys in the Hood, the nigga Ricky with the football, like
Hell yeah.
nigga was an athlete getting clowned.
Yeah, man. Anything you get roasted for anything.
But niggas ain't bullying you, bro. But them niggas was about to do the Ricky with the football before the OG nigga stepped in. That's bullying.
Yeah.
So if y'all could understand what I'm talking about, nigga, and I'm seeing niggas was making up scenarios in the tweets talking about. Yeah, so I remember when I said I watched Naruto with a nigga, you know, he took my book bag and flung it onto the roof of the cafeteria or something. Like, just stop, nigga. No one did all that shit. Nigga.
Right.
Like, come on, bro. Then what'd you do afterwards, nigga?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what'd you do, nigga? You ain't G-check nobody, nigga? You ain't get the strap? You ain't fight a nigga? Like, what? Like, stop. I refuse to believe all that shit happened unless all y'all niggas are just saying y'all was puss.
But that's straight up facts, yo. Because I'd be damned if someone that would bully me about watching being a fan of a certain type of cartoon or entertainment. Like, nah, fuck out of here. We don't do all that here.
And to drive home the point, niggas is always like, oh man, I love that damn. I used to watch X-Men and Batman and Spider-Man and niggas they never get bullied for that shit. But you mean to tell me motherfuckers got bullied for a different cartoon?
Yeah.
Where niggas on some like, oh, you commie bastard, like you watching foreign cartoons, get them, like nah, niggas. Just listen to this shit don't sound stupid, like, like get him. He's not watching American cartoons, like, like come on, man, like just stop, just stop. That shit wasn't happening, like. You know, I dare any of y'all niggas to challenge me on this. Like, real talk. Like it just didn't happen. Like, it's one or the other. You was pussy, or nigga, or you thought clowning was being bullied.
Yeah, or both.
Or both. Or just both. Fuck it. Like, we're just gonna leave it at that, cause ain't no way, man. Ain't no fucking.
What up, Rob D? What's good, Android? We see you on here. You know, that's what it is, yo. How y'all doing tonight? Salute y'all. And before we start, though, also shout out to Miss 702, because like I said, though, for the interview with Shuttleworth, if you haven't heard it, it's on her channel, you know what I'm saying? And I meant to go cut some clips of that shit, posted on her IG and stuff like that, though, but got a little busy, whatever. So I may do that at some point, you know what I'm saying? You know,
Salute, but 702.
Yeah, it was a good hour. You know, you got to get some gems and shit like that. There was some gems by Shuttleworth and stuff like that. And shout out Miss 702. Thank. I'm flattered you think I'm your favorite Ring Gang member. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I am the most handsome one too, so that I can understand that.
You just the oldest nigga, like just like chicks back in the day was like, oh, the George Clooney, ER, whatever, what the fuck, like whatever the fuck he was on. You just old nigga.
It's because I'm a handsome man. Like, it's the beard. Bro.
Everybody else is just in the hospital doing their thing, just like old ass swole doctor. Fuck this nigga.
Yeah, it's the beard and the part in my hair, nigga. That's what it is. Like, you know, it's like I'm dripping with finesse, like Bruno Mars be saying in that song, nigga. So that's what it is. But yeah, Miss 702, straight up, you know, if you want, I'll be more than happy to come at you if you want an interview. Yeah, just tell me in advance. Like I said, I mean, I didn't even know you all even was. I mean, I knew you were doing all that. You know, I thought it was just gonna be Shuttleworth. But yeah, you know, if you listen to us, yeah, holler at me whenever you want. You know, we'll try to do something. You know, but yeah, I just wanted to mention.
You need to come here, shit.
Yeah, or get you on here. Whatever is clever. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, that interview was good luck though, and like I said, it was a good interview by my brother Shuttleworth, and yeah, y'all just need to go on her page, support Miss 702, subscribe to her, and listen to Shuttleworth drop some knowledge and some funny anecdotes and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. So yeah, boxing, was pretty much, it was just one particular fight this weekend, and it was a fight that kind of, again, as we talked before in the preview, it annoys the hell out of us. Because one person clearly could do something more on his offense, but he stops and starts. It's like someone trying to drive stick for the first time. And they'll know how to work the fucking clutch. Like that's how Catterall fucking fights to me. Seriously, like
I mean, I don't even drop stick it now. I feel like that's an amazing comparison.
Yeah, like Catterall has power. Has power. He absolutely has power. We know this because he's dropped Taylor, and he's dropped Prograis, and he's dropped them like pretty where they affected from it.
Like he dropped niggas hard, yo. Like real talk.
He does.
Oh, salute me 702. I see you.
We see you. Yes.
Thank you.
You know, it's all love to the entire Wu-Tang. Yeah, Miss 702. In case you heard what I said, you know, just get at me in the Twitter inbox or YouTube inbox or however if you want. I mean, I'll be more happy. You know, we can get an interview popping. But yeah, like I said, it's just I want to like Catterall, but dude just stays on the side. Like, you know, okay, you know, first he killed my parlay with Lunaris because like, how the fuck do you do that? Like, you know.
Niggas is supposed to get the bag that fight, and he kind of ruined it.
And it went 12 rounds. Like, the fuck, you know. And this fight, truthfully, we didn't know what we were gonna expect with this in Prograis because Catterall's at least on a high because the fight with Taylor, it was a good fight. The rematch was a good fight. Don't get me wrong.
It was a good fight. It was a really good fight.
It was a good scrap though, but it showed that again that thing that he does. When he hurts somebody, it's like he goes back in the holster. He doesn't like
his temperament.
Who computer loving in the background? Oh,
no, but yeah, no, I know what you mean. Like I think Shutter mentioned it before. I don't like his temperament. He got trash temperament. Like, you know, he doesn't know when to go for the. I mean, seems like he could have got that boy out. He could have got Regis out, man. I mean, Regis was
no killer instinct,
huh?
No, I said no killer instinct. I'm just adding, bro.
I mean, because Regis, like, you know, he hurt his ankle. He was all, you know, he was gassed as fuck after like the 10 championship rounds. Like, he had a chance to really stop him if he wanted to, but I did feel early on Regis might have caught him, but obviously,
yeah, no, Regis caught him early, and that was a legit knockdown. But Regis he wasn't fighting discipline. Like, he looked like he just. I don't know, something was off about how he was fighting. Like, he was struggling to fight that way. Like. Where usually it's not necessarily the case.
His footwork, I mean, you know, his defense wasn't. Yeah, I mean, you know, he's doing a good job with the jab, but yeah, it just wasn't. You know, he's 35. You know, me and Shutter have said he should have moved up a couple 3 years ago. So it's like, you know, you're 35 years old at 140. You're not going to.
And he's draining himself. That's what
he's been draining himself.
Look, I'm gonna take y'all back. Y'all remember how bad Hopkins looked at 160 toward the end of his 160 reign? Where he could only literally fight for 6 rounds.
Yeah.
That's how Prograis been this, like, literally this whole time. Like, the last 3-4 years.
Since really, even which was his best win, the Zepeda fight, he wasn't looking the best in that fight. He got the knockout, but he wasn't looking the best.
But at least offense-wise, that's the last time he really put hard punches together throughout a fight, though.
Yeah.
That was his last good performance.
Yeah, fast.
Yeah, and I know we was like, but remember, this wasn't like the best version of Zepeda either.
No, I mean that was the Zepeda. I mean, he was that was his. I mean, although he was coming off that one round knockout, but yeah, I think he was starting to fade. Yeah. And then Prograis just pretty much, I think, just bullied him into a defeat, into a KO stoppage.
Yeah.
You know, but after that though, it's just Prograis has just been looking like mid, like the aforementioned fight in New Orleans where me and P went to, like you know, that was a fight that he could have easily lost that shit too, like he could have, you know, and like and then after that fight, and then the Haney fight, which he pretty much gets blanked and gets knocked down in the process and gets hurt.
Oh, that wasn't the real him though. Remember the weight, the mentally, all of that, like Yeah, to the point where dude was talking about, I can't believe someone with pillow fist did that to me. I was like, bruh, like, you know, whatever you call his pillow fist, but, you know, Haney was clearly affecting the fuck out of you. Like, he was. And honestly, Haney should have stopped him then. We be honest, but these niggas, and I'm not shout outs, but RIP Emmanuel Stewart for really, like, and that's where I get my old school, you know, criticism. Like, you know what I mean? Like, these niggas need to start stopping motherfuckers, yo.
Yeah, fact.
I'm trying to see motherfuckers blanks and not really try to damn step on the gas. Like, the niggas think stepping on the gas is like, okay, I'll just throw from 30. I'll throw 45 punches. No, motherfucker, like let 60 go in one round and get this nigga out of here.
Right.
Jeez, like that should be killing me.
And no better example of that than the 5th round in the Catterall Prograis fight. Catterall has Prograis down twice, and Prograis is clearly on queer street. Like, bruh, a minute will not be enough time for him to really do what he needs to do.
Dude was on fumes. I don't know how he lasted.
Yeah.
But Catterall got one gear only.
Yeah. And
like I want to see Catterall fight I'm sorry, man. My bad.
Yeah, no, and then he goes out and he comes out in the 6th round and doesn't try to put the motherfucker away. It's like, come on, like, what are we doing? Like, yeah, it's frustrating to watch. It's frustrating to watch this because you clearly know he can do a lot more. But yeah, he hasn't scored a KO in about 5 years now, give or take.
And they'd be right there in front of him.
Yeah. And he could have, and just like the Lawrence fight, he should have stopped Prograis. And this was the thing. It's just crazy to me. Oh, excuse me. It wasn't the 5th round. It was the 9th round that he had Prograis down.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was a little later than that. That had to come in. Yeah, the 5th was kind of.
Yeah, because the 5th round, Prograis was like, you can say Prograis was still winning at that time.
The 5th, I feel like Regis knocked him down. What round did he knock him down? Like the 5th or 6th?
No, it was the 5th round. I was thinking. I thought he knocked him down early.
Remember that nobody landed the first good punch was landed in the 4th round.
Yeah, I think Regis was up like 2-1. Regis was doing well. Even though he was looking with the footwork was a little weird and everything, he was doing well the first 4 or 5 rounds, for sure. And then
because Catterall was doing fuck all. He was doing jack shit.
Yeah,
hold on. I agree, Android. Yeah, there you go. Somebody sees it. Yeah. Stepping on the gas in 2024. Wow, a 2-punch combination.
Yeah,
that's what it really be. If you just go wham, wham, these niggas be like, oh shit, and I'm here looking. I'm like, nigga, I'm used to hit the fuck. Like, these niggas be just killing me, man. But you know what, it's funny you say that. I'm making an observation, yo. And I'm not trying to tally y'all, but like when I be at the crunch, sometimes people come up there and different people randomly a box and hit the heavy bag, and some of these niggas be coming up there. They're the boxing equivalent of that nigga back in the day who would go to the pickup game in basketball and he had the tights, the authentic jersey, the headband, do-rag, like the sleeve. Everything, like nigga looking like they $250 worth of gear, but they ain't got no handles, shot beat, short, breaking, no bunnies, no hops, no nothing. And it's like I be seeing the same thing with boxing ass niggas, like niggas that have like $200 gloves and punch like Paulie Malignaggi. Niggas be having damn $80 gloves and flail like Bradley. Niggas be literally 6'3", and they'll stand in front of the bag crouched over like this. And I'm just like, but one thing I notice above all, and that brings back with the combinations and niggas pacing themselves. Niggas are literally, and the ones who do know how to box, you could tell they could only they'll throw they fight like Andre Berto on the back. Like niggas literally fight hard for a good 30 seconds and then stop and just take a break. You walking around the bag looking at it like that's how these niggas be fighting in boxing. Like
they got no stamina.
Yeah, that, or they fight like Zab Judah and look like a perfect fighter for 6 rounds and then turn the shit into 7. Like that's the kind of like one or the other, man. It's weird.
But at least Zab was giving you a good 6 rounds.
Yeah, he give you a great 6 rounds. He give you a great 6 rounds.
You know what I mean? These niggas can't even give you that. They're giving you like 3.5, maybe 4 good rounds. Like, but yeah, these no combination punching just. Catterall, like, he's too talented, too skilled to just have this minimalistic approach to boxing that he does. Niggas just like, man, niggas is trying to duck Catterall. He really the uncrowned this. It's because he wants to be that.
Yeah.
Make people fucking say your name. Make people be excited. You've had opportunities, but you be a snoozing ass nigga.
Right. And
Like,
that's shit that kills me too, because even after he knocked Prograis down like twice, and then Prograis, he fucks up his ankle, and it's clear that dude can barely walk around or move and shit like that, and Catterall does not press him even more. And Prograis is slipping, he's throwing wilder punches, and he's like, and Catterall is just like, he's just standing back, just looking at this nigga, man, and just like trying to
scary.
Yeah. It's crazy. Like that shit. And like I said, we try to be a fan of Catterall, but you're doing this when you know that you can stop somebody. It's just like no killer instinct. It's hard to cheer for somebody like that who fights like that all the time.
You're like honestly, he's worse than Shakur Stevenson, because at least he got like Catterall got like legit power. Like Stevenson don't crack like that. Mm-hmm. And so it's like, bro, like and the thing is, at least Stevenson, when he backs up and be all negative, he's not really getting hit. Catterall be getting jabbed up and looking bad, and he be stumbling his footwork, like, bro, like,
yeah, it's frustrating. Like, it's just
I couldn't be his coach. I could not train Catterall. Like, we would legit fight each other in the gym. He would hate me. Like,
I mean, Catterall, is quietly building up a pretty solid resume. I mean, beat two former kings of 140. You know what I mean? So, he's. But I wonder what's next. I assume Pero Hitchens winner. I mean, that's common sense, right? Because Matt
probably.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, Liam Pero already said, "See him later." He already said, "Yeah, I'll see you next."
Well, I think Catterall said that to Pero or some shit like that. You were talking shit a little bit about, saying, "I'll see you soon." I think
Hitchens was like, "Nah, like fuck all that."
No. Yeah, so 140.
Yeah, I don't see Hitchens beating Pero.
I mean, truthfully, I like that round robin right there. Anyways, like they're like,
yeah.
No, 140 kind of, 140 hit a little low, but it's kind of coming back a little. It was a little slow.
Well, you know what it is? The names weren't fighting each other, so everybody else had to step up, and then they mixed it up, and it's like niggas started getting wins and upsets, and it kind of just turned the division upside down. So it got like a new life to it, but it's unexpected now. There's nobody you can really just say, this is the. It's like everybody's a dark horse at 140.
Yeah, because Teofimo and Haney both looking. Haney obviously had the whole shit going on with him, but. And because the first Teofimo, Haney, Sabriel, those were the three, right? Sabriel lost.
And look at that. Look how that changed now.
Yeah, quickly.
Yeah,
and you got Puelo.
Yeah, Puelo, who's he's
and then you got Rayo. You got Rayo. It's like I don't know.
And Rayo.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good little mix, but it's just the fights need to happen. But 140 is still legit, like.
Yeah, there's just certain bullshit needs to be cut out, and 140 will be alright, But yeah, no. Catterall. He's got a title shot, but Prograis though, he had 1,001 excuses on why he lost. Oh, I'm too skinny. Oh, I'm going to bare knuckle. I can't fight 12 rounds no more. Like you're a whole pro boxer. What the fuck do you mean you can't fight 12 rounds no more?
And all these are like self-inflicted, like bro, niggas like the Maurice Hooker shit. That's when you should have went to 147. That was the fight to make. Yeah. And you let Virgil Ortiz take that, and now that's one of the better names on his resume.
He wanted like at 143, right? But Mo Hooker wanted wasn't it like something like that? He wanted like Regis wanted it at a catch weight. He didn't want to go all the way up to 147.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, just. Let it be at 147 and you weigh at 144 or 145, whatever the fuck, bro.
Just go back. Go back to what we were talking about the 147. It's like because I always felt like I wanted to see matchups like him versus Thurman him versus Thurman or Danny Garcia or Ugas. Sound like
Mikey
Garcia. It sounded like great matchups, but every time he would be asked about it, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but it sounded a little pussy with the way he would say, "No, I don't ever want to go there." Only if Josh Hitler's there for the rematch. It's like he didn't want to give up his physical advantages. You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't want to give, even though he's not the biggest.
He don't even have. This is the thing, God. Like he don't even have physical advantages at 140 like that.
140, like his power could have carried. He had in his prime.
But where's that power been like the last 3-4 fights?
What I'm saying is like he could have, like I don't know, maybe it turned out different in 147 if you matchmake accordingly. You could have been a welterweight, I mean, Mike. I mean,
of course you had more fights available.
Yeah, but the problem with him is his career moves. Like I mean, after the Taylor fight, obviously that could have either been okay. What are you gonna do now? Like you could have been, you could have done the Hooker fight. You could have done something else. Like you could have done something major. But instead, he kind of bounces around. Like he goes to PBC, he fights on there. He fights an unheralded fighter. Then he goes to the Jake Paul shot on Triller. He fights Red Cash and he beats him up. And then he goes to Dubai.
Get the Marv Nation bag, right? Did he get the Marv Nation bag too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the Marv Nation was Zepeda. It's like it was like almost literally no rhyme or reason to what he was doing. But it sounded like he wasn't kind of making vertical moves. He wasn't making anything to go up. He was like staying like it was. Levels is to stay at the level that he was at. I
mean, looking at it the other perspective, I would say, I know because his family and shit got caught up in the Katrina stuff. And, he kind of, I want to say maybe he overachieved, or I mean, he's a 2-time champion. He made pretty good money. I mean, 35 years old, but maybe he achieved what he could. Not everybody's meant to be. I don't know. He's a 2-time champ.
I mean, we say that when we see somebody do the best they could do with Prograis. I feel like we didn't see like he didn't make the best moves, so I feel like him not making the best moves kind of cheated us out of seeing the best of him in a way.
Maximize his potential. He's maximizing.
Yeah, like.
I mean, I know Duke, because I know Duke is always bragging about being financially secure and shit, and that's great or whatever. But at what cost did you do that?
Well, I mean, once after the Haney fight in the post conference, him talking about maybe doing the MMA or UFC fight, I knew it was rap. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
My whole thing is why do that when you could just go to fucking 147? Like, what did I almost think like when he started boxing, he sparred at 147 and he got a bad experience or some shit. Like, it's just weird. Like.
And it's not like 147 has killers in there. Like 147 is far tamer than what it was when it was back in maybe 2019 when he was probably like after he lost to Josh Taylor. Like,
but even then he could have angled. Remember, he could have angled for the damn Mikey Garcia fight. Yeah. I know him and Broner were going at it. Like it was certain shit he could have went towards, and he just couldn't. Like, and he never committed to like no significant fight.
Except to fight Ivan Red Cash. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, and that's where I'm just saying, like, he kind of, like a guy like Maurice Hooker, you could kind of say he maximized his ceiling.
Oh, he overachieved like a motherfucker. Like,
you can clearly say that.
Yeah. Me and Pace.
But with Prograis, it's like, Prograis almost feel like he kind of underachieved in a way. Think about it. Like, what's his biggest win? Was Zepeda?
No, it is. I mean, yeah. As a 2-time champion, it's kind of a bad look. I mean, because his best win is Zepeda, who isn't the champ. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, he did stop Ndongo, who only had one loss. That was Bud at the time. So you could say that age. Like,
he got the relic.
The relic win, that was a good win.
Yeah, but I remember
that's a good solid win.
When he came on the scene, he KO'd Ndongo. I think it was ESPN or something, or maybe the Zone, but it was early on. He KO'd and Ndongo only lost to Bud. So that was a good win at the time, but Ndongo got like 10 losses now. So
and then of course the Terry Flanagan win, which was like Terry Flanagan was, and that was Flanagan after he lost the Hooker though.
Yeah,
that was Flanagan like Hooker. Me and Pat were early on the Hooker like. About like Hooker always like getting those couple lucky draws he should have lost, you know what I'm saying? And
I thought Hooker was gonna be a washout because it's like Hooker was like trash to me, he was seriously trash.
Yeah, that's why I just saw my Hooker. Shout out to Henry with Christine. I just saw a picture of Hooker with her. He ain't boxing again. That boy looks big. That boy looks big as hell.
Damn.
Yeah, no, I think.
Well, at least he could say he's a former world champion.
Yeah.
He made money. He was on the big stage. He had a Ramirez fight. Fought Ortiz.
He fought two of the best, Mexican American,
Fought, what's his name?
Saucedo. I mean,
Saucedo.
Yeah.
He beat Saucedo?
Yeah.
Yeah,
he did. That was the infamous one where Top Rank overpaid because he thought Saucedo would actually take Hooker apart, and instead, they paid Hooker $1.6 million to go defend his title on ESPN, and Hooker beat.
Hold on, wait, $1.6 million?
Yeah.
Damn, I don't know, this is Maurice Hooker getting that. I don't know, Norman definitely ain't deserved no fucking 1.7, son.
No, just because like I said, Hooker was. What he was, because Saucedo was blood and guts, and Hooker was Hooker. So I was like, okay, let's try to overpay to get him onto.
Yeah, but Hooker at least man, it just made me think about the whole Boots and Norman shit. Norman never buzzed anywhere near Hooker has in his career, and he was turning down 1.7.
Yeah, and of course this was the whole reason too, why Top Rank doesn't overpay, because it backfired on them big. They lost. Yeah, they paid all that money just for Hooker to beat down their prospect like he did. So it's Hooker definitely over.
Wait, was that for a belt? That was for a belt though. That wasn't a prospect. Wasn't that for a belt?
Hooker was champion.
Hooker was defending his shit, and look, and that's for him defending it, bro. This was a unification.
Yeah,
and these niggas ain't gonna put up no 1.7 for Norman.
Yeah,
he's partially the reason why these fucking Top Rank prospects move slow as fucking snails these days. They'll never take that step up, man, and they'll never ever take that fucking step up.
Some of them will, some of them are like Keyshawn Davis.
Yeah, I mean the special one, Teal took that step up in Loma. There's certain guys that did, but most of them, like Tiger John, a lot of these niggas on Top Rank have been prospects for 4 to 5 years, man. It's crazy with them.
Yeah, they taking the what's that one nigga? He was before Vito Milanecki.
You talking about Joey Spencer, or are you talking about top?
No, yes, him.
Yeah,
the Joey Spencer plan,
Joey Spencer diet.
Yeah, that Joey Spencer, yo, it was funny too. People see, he's the rookie of the year. I was like, who did he fucking beat?
I ain't gonna lie, I did want to see Vito versus Joey though. I did kind of want to see that fight. Them two fought each other.
I don't think Joey's fought ever since Ramos. I think it was Ramos that beat him down.
He got to stop. Yeah, that's all you got to
get out of it.
He stopped some bum. Part of my language. He stopped some bum. Kind of somewhat.
I think he did. I think he's only been one fight.
Only one fight, but he got chopped up. Paused by Jesus Ramos. That was a brutal beating.
Yeah, I mean that's
why it was so weird seeing Ramos not put that effort against Lubin.
Yeah, exactly. But you see, I mean, Prograis, Prograis is at least lucky that at least he entered that tournament, the WBSS, and he has that Taylor fight, which was probably it was still a top 5 fight for that year. It was still
that was a fight of the year level fight.
Yeah, so it's but
in 2019, nigga.
Yeah, so it's he could have done more with it, but now it seems like he's. Yeah, I mean, it seems like he's cooked now. It's things are. He's shaky. His resistance looks off, and we don't know if it's just weight loss or he's just getting older or whatever the fuck.
It's a combination of all, but the weight loss, bro. You're not your body's not supposed to be taking any type of that type of punishment when it's drained like that.
Of course, yeah.
And he's been taking punishment, and it's you're training He just look. That's what make it look so bad that Catterall didn't try to stop, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Bro is just out there begging to be stopped, and you just is nah. I'll just pay patty cake.
Yeah, and if I hurt him again, I'll try it, and if I don't get him out there, I'll just reset.
Dude, your killer instinct is lower than Joshua Claudi's, nigga. Bro. Hold on, Android. Top Rank is going to have a stable full of 30-year-old prospects very soon. Exactly. Let it shake now. Move some of these motherfuckers. I'm tired of these damn oversaturated damn jobber festivals on these undercards. And then when y'all have somebody y'all that look like they're the goods, you bury him on there instead of moving him up.
Yeah.
So it's like y'all straighten that shit out. Like, geez.
Right. You know, but with Catterall, like I said, man, it's like Catterall Prograis. Like I said, it was a difficult fight, with the exception of maybe 2 rounds. It was a very difficult fight to watch. And Catterall, like, I mean, because back then, Catterall was like 1-6, I think reached like 116 on those cards or whatever. So it's like it is what it is. You know, it's just like, you know, Catterall, like, you know, if you want people to actually watch you, you know, want you to face Pyro or Hitchens or whoever the fuck decides to win next month or 6 weeks or whatever the fuck, then yeah, yo, you gotta stop. You gotta do more than just drop people. You gotta stop somebody. It's been 5 years, bro. You can clearly have the power to do it. Like, stop somebody. Like,
dude never puts no combination together. Like, he'll land that good left, and that's it. No right hook, nothing else.
Yeah, no, but you know, fun things too. Southpaws are not really known as really good combination punchers like that. Especially today's Southpaws. They seem like
today's Southpaws, bro. Like, let's not speak in like the all-time level or something.
It seems like all the Southpaws today, like, you know, they try to find like a bootleg version of Arizona Law in a way. Like, they'll like jab, left hand. Like, seriously, like, that's why. Like,
yeah, nobody got like right hooks no more. No left uppercuts. Like, yeah, nigga, like, I'm from the Chad Dawson era. Like, motherfuckers used to really be throwing hands at Southpaws.
Hell yeah.
Like Pacquiao, all of these niggas.
Yeah, like the Punisher, like, you know, it's like,
yeah, Paul Williams, you know, even Kasim Umar.
Yeah, like
fucking. I think Usyk might be the only southpaw that throws just 2 punches though.
Yeah, but Usyk does have a variety of punches. He does.
Yeah. That is true.
And he actually has a right hook, so it's like
he'll put punches, he'll put combos together. Like, it may be like just 1s and 2s, or he'll put a 3-piece together sometimes. But for the most, and he got all the punches. But for the most part, these southpaws from this era, like, they're so fucking one-dimensional. Like,
yeah, like Laura must be look at all my children, how they're fighting like me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, like, this is ridiculous. Like. And it's like, that's why I just know a lot of these niggas ain't no Hall of Fame bound motherfuckers, because like a lot of these niggas, they not like, I wouldn't even put them on Sean Bay Mitchell level. And that's not even a joke. Sean Bay Mitchell is one of my favorite fighters. Like,
I know this, bro, but it's just.
But these niggas, but he used to throw combinations. Chris Bird combinations, like.
And Chris Bird has a 50%, and that motherfucker was fighting motherfuckers that were 30 to 70 pounds heavier than his ass. Like,
exactly, with KO percentages is over 50%.
Yeah,
niggas got a KO percentage of 70%. He fucking 6'5", the 30-pound weight advantage, and this nigga's still throwing combos on him. Like, you niggas is just fighting people your size. And skill level, and y'all niggas just like. That's why some of the best stuff is coming out of Japan right now. Feels like a completely different sport. That's facts. Like, you can feel the energy, bro. Like, it's almost like, damn, it's funny you say that. It's almost like comparing like the animes to certain American cartoons. It's like night and day. Like, oh shit, like these niggas is scrapping.
Yeah, I mean, boxing in Japan, I mean, they've always had the fighting spirit. It's always been there too, but with them, like, honestly, if it wasn't for the fact that most of them are like a sub 130, like, you know, they would get a lot more attention. I'm sure, outside of just Monster. You know, I mean,
in a way, in Nakatani, they doing their thing to, like, you know, but like you said, it is the weight. You know, if Inoue was at like 140, it'd be a different story.
Right.
And, you know, but the thing is, it's like Android said, they've cultivated a scene over there where it's like it's a whole different world. Like, and I do feel like American boxing could get to that level, because American boxing right now is way more popular than it was 10 years ago. Like, definitely more popular.
For various reasons, or anything specific?
No, just boxing's bigger now than it was 10 years ago. It just is more attention. It's just anything boxing related gets noticed. Mm-hmm. It may not feel that way because the boxers in the game right now don't really realize it yet.
No, they don't.
See, if like a prime Broner would eat in this era right now, he'd be like a $3 million fighter right now on pay-per-view.
Facts.
But like, if boxing felt bigger to us as the hardcores, because the personalities and the stars were bigger. Mm-hmm. We have lesser. The stars and personalities aren't as big, but the sport is bigger because you got more participants and more countries are getting more recognized in the sport now.
And funny, and which brings back to Prograis. At least he developed the personality as it came on too. I mean, peak personality was during the Haney fight. Like that motherfucker, like he played the villain so fucking well. It's like, you know.
I mean, that was, shout out to our coach Evan Tobler. He was a Suge Knight of that motherfucker. You know?
Yeah. I mean, Coach Tobler and him, like they were 1-2, man.
Who was this Freddie Knuckles motherfucker talking all that shit?
Yeah, they killed that shit.
Yeah, just that alone had people interested in the Haney card, and having them like, okay, I might want to see this on pay-per-view.
That shit single-handedly stopped me and Rome. Shout out some other good Rome top 5 from us going to see the goddamn Espinoza Ramirez fight.
Yeah,
like that was a fucking fight of the year. Nigga, jeez.
In your neighborhood.
In our neighborhood, that was some regular, like not even too far type shit. Like,
yeah,
like that's a ring gang regret right there.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, like, I look at.
Oh no, wait. Android. He making my point. I remember there was like 5 or 6 glove brands 8 years ago. It's insane right now with the amount of stuff. But that is facts. There's like gazillion fucking boxing gloves right now. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, boxing definitely getting bigger, but it's the niggas in this era don't realize it.
Well, I mean,
they still moving like it's not the biggest thing. A few niggas maybe like Ryan Garcia, that motherfucker realizes it. But he's one of these niggas who uses it for evil, like for bad. It's like, you know what I mean? Nobody's using it for good. Like, they're really like, okay, like,
mm-hmm.
if they use it for good, they end up going bad somewhere. They like, okay. It's like a vehicle for a little bit, then they just fall off. Like, Anthony Bridges. But yeah, like they don't realize it. They don't stick to the script. Like, so that's what's really killing it. I mean, Jake Paul, bro. Like, dude, if Jake Paul emerged 10 years ago, I don't think he would even have the impact he has. He wouldn't have the impact he had then that he would have now.
Hell no, he wouldn't.
Like, it wouldn't have happened. Like, he would compete. Nah.
Yeah, he would. It would have been straight up freak show. It would have been like, the tough man. Like he would have been laughed out of boxing. Now, of course, they're trying to get him. Try to get him again another ranking so he can be WBC Cruiserweight Champion of the World, which is like, like good luck to you, buddy, on that one. Like,
you just think of the Bridgerweight title or some shit, but stop the real belts. Like, stop this Cruiserweight shit. But yeah, like he would have had to compete, and I'm not saying compete in fights with these niggas, but his brand would have had to compete with Floyd, Pacquiao, Canelo, Broner, American, Crawford, Golovkin, HBO, all this shit, bro. Mm-hmm. Even with women's boxing slightly emerging too, like, so I just don't see it, like, but because the personalities of stars, but now, okay, yeah, it could definitely happen. But yeah, that's why Shushu and Barrios are about to get like 70 million views off of that Netflix show. Dude, exactly. And if I was these niggas, I'd be literally showcasing myself all across the country.
Well, in this particular case, they've only done trailers for just Tyson and Jake only, but that's for another different conversation.
Yeah.
you know. But yeah, no, it's just like, I mean, hell, I mean, if Prograis might as well, like, you know what, if you're going to do this independent shit, you might as well make your moves very carefully, because them losses are going to come, and they're going to come very quick though if you're not on point. And Catterall is in a position where he can actually do something. Catterall, I mean, like I say, he talks shit, which he's capable of talking shit though. But you got to back it up in the ring. Like this, we can't be debating that. Oh yeah, you should have got this victory, even though you're the uncrowned 140 champion, when your performances are not making us support you. Like, you know.
Yeah, because remember, like, truth be told, he let Josh Taylor crawl back into the first fight.
Mm-hmm.
And although he still got robbed and should have won, he made that fight more competitive than it should have been, because he let Taylor get into the fight and make it rough and dirty and roughhouse.
Yep.
And it kind of obscured the scoring.
Yeah.
That's when you should have been trying to play keep away and box from the outside and hurt him. You let this nigga get in the range to do damage and change the damn trajectory of the fight, and then you have to fight this nigga again later, and you don't stop him. So it's like, like, bro, like, get the fuck, man. Like, yeah, Taylor Serrano, like, yeah, they gonna blow up even more. Like, you see Serrano with them, they bragging about this, the biggest. They got like 6.1 million paycheck.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's big shit. Like,
yeah, I mean, Serrano. I think luckily hit that sweet spot where she's old, but she's young enough to at least reap the rewards of all that shit she used to be doing. Because, you know, she used to go MMA, kickboxing, boxing. She used to do all that shit, like wearing out her anatomy, even to the point where now you can see she's clearly diminished as a fighter. But, you know, but she has that sweet spot where she can earn her money. She can still earn money.
Yeah, but now she can promote. She's doing more business shit, so she's truly taking advantage of the situation. Even though it looked like she just got maybe 2 fights left.
Yeah,
but you don't need too much more at this level. Like, she already an all-time great.
Right.
This is like her icing on the cake. Like, and she tried the damn, like, and it's like the sad part is the people like Heather Hardy who couldn't really get to that level, and Serrano helped her out with a payday, but kind of made it worse too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, a payday, but made it worse, and then, you know, and that's a whole nother sad story. With her,
so I'll never shit on niggas not, getting their money in boxing, but like, it's all in perspective, because you overpay some of these dudes too soon, and they don't want to take risks. There's some niggas you pay them too much for not doing enough, and they don't take risks in the actual fight. So
yeah,
you can't win sometimes. But yeah, like, niggas need to start taking advantage of this era. Like you got more boxing media now than you had 10 years ago. Like, compare, like, think about it. You just had me and Pat talking about boxing out of whole ring game, and that's like 9 of us.
Yeah.
So. And now it's like years later, it's like you got a whole entity right now talking about boxing and making bigger moves than we was doing back then. So yeah, boxing definitely in a better space. Just take advantage.
We just want the fighters to be cognizant of their abilities when they go in the ring, knowing what they're doing and knowing that they're trying. Be cognizant of their brand and knowing how whatever they do can affect how their brand is looked at by us, by promoters, by anyone. You know, that's what we care about, and that's what pretty much what Prograis and Catterall are is. You know, in the aftermath,
because y'all didn't set 140 on fire.
Yeah.
Although I still think Jack Catterall is maybe 50-50 with everybody else at 140. Like,
facts.
I think I seen there was a tweet Wendell had, and he was saying, like, man, like Top Rank, they fed up with T.O. and like, yo, they might feed him the Catterall and make sure he lose. Like, they tired of giving him decisions. He already had 2 close ones. He already had the Ortiz and the Sandor Martin gifts. Like,
yeah,
they tired of his ass. put him in there with Catterall, and he might get dropped, outboxed in a boring ass fight and lose. So yeah, and I'm like, yeah, that fight definitely 50-50. Like that might be the only fight I would bet on for Catterall.
Facts.
Because you're betting on the tide too, not just Catterall. But yeah, like fucking yeah. I can't really speak on Haney until he kind of comes back. We can see where he's at mentally, physically, but these other niggas, Jack is in these fights, but I'm not in a rush to see him. That's all. Yeah,
but speaking of, just to segue, speaking of Top Rank, we got a rematch next weekend at a card which I will be in the house for, Turning Stone Resort Casino. 4-hour drive, 4.5-hour drive. Yay!
Hold on, this weekend, right?
Yeah, this weekend, nigga. Yeah.
You said next weekend. That's what I'm making sure. Shit.
I mean, this weekend, next weekend, nigga. Like, it's the same.
No, next weekend is next weekend, nigga. This weekend is this weekend. You talking about because it's the second, right?
Yeah, the second. Yeah.
Okay, that's this weekend. When you say next weekend, what's the fight next weekend?
Next weekend, I was thinking next weekend is this weekend, but the weekend after that is Boots. It's the Boots and Bam doubleheader.
Hold on, don't Top Rank got a fucking card that day?
I don't think so.
So when Keyshawn Davis fight Lemos?
Oh, actually, yes. Actually, it is. Is it on the 9th or the 15th? They all like. Let's see. Oh, it's on the 8th. It's on the Friday. It's the Friday.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
But
okay.
I'm sorry. Keep going. My bad, bro.